What up, YouTube? It's your boy Berner420,
And your boy InkedBc.
and we're back with you guys with another one. We're gonna be kind of talking amongst ourselves while we accumulate a few people into live. So, how's your day been, bro?
I've been all right, you know what I'm saying? Just up early to the program, you know what I'm saying? Same thing. Straight to the videos,
Absolutely,
bro. Straight to the content.
absolutely. I feel like
5:30 in the
our
morning.
our prison schedule is the reason that we get up so damn early.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, hell yeah. That it's like embedded, bro. It's just my
I
body
can't
just
shake it.
yeah, me either. Even on the
It's
weekend,
crazy.
bro.
It used to be where I would wake up at like before 5, but now if I sleep until 6, 10, that's a fucking miracle, you know?
Yeah, bro. It had to be like maybe like 5, 6 days that I've been only sleeping 4 hours a day, and it's just that day hits, you know what I mean? When you're real fucking tired and your just body just
Yeah,
can't take it. Yeah.
absolutely. I feel that. I appreciate you guys coming into live. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, prison related, or anything else related, go ahead and feel free to drop it in the comment section. We'll answer. So I want to talk about the whole snoring in prison thing because I think it's funny that me and you both uploaded a whole video about it just without even knowing that neither one of us was that's what we were talking about today, you know? And
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
I've talked to you a couple times about it. I feel like you guys are kind of different than us. I feel like our prison is like you get beat up for that shit, and in California they really ain't tripping on you, you know?
I don't. You know what? I've had a few altercations myself with people for snoring, but you know what it was? It was more so of I couldn't get a fucking cell move. The floor cop was because we can't go to the cops and be like, hey man, this dude's snoring. Um, we're not getting along, or you can't tell the cops that. The only
Yeah,
thing you could
absolutely.
do is go ask for a bed move. That's it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And so if it goes through, it goes through. If you got pool, I didn't have pool like that at the time, but I had a celly that snored, bro. And this dude just was like bad. And I know it was like 3 days, bro. I tried to deal with it. I tried to see if maybe I was tired the third day, I would just fall asleep. You know what I mean? But the third night, bro, I was just like I was already running on insomnia. I was up for 3 days. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
facts.
So like the third night, bro, it was just I had it, bro. I had it like in my head. I couldn't think straight. Like I was like, this fool's sleeping, bro, and I can't sleep. You know what I mean? Like, and it's
Yeah,
just okay for him
absolutely.
to sleep, but I can't. So I ended up getting violent with the dude. So we ended up getting a move ultimately after that. You know what I mean? But sometimes we just try to figure it out. We try to make a move so it doesn't happen because some organizations in the California prison system can't even fight each other because
Yeah.
you know. So it's kind of hard, but it is what it is.
Well, that actually makes me kind of rethink because that's like pretty much how it is. Like when it comes to like if it's your homie that's snoring, like you can't do anything about it, you know, like because that's your boy and you can't like put hands on each other. But I've
Yeah.
seen like a lot of random people get beat up for it. Like so there's this dude
Oh yeah.
and he snored like really loud, like to the point where like we could hear him from down the way in a different cell, you know? And his cellie finally
Damn,
told him
that's
like
loud, bro.
it was loud, and his celly told him like, "Man, you got 1 week to figure this shit out. Like, I don't care if you have to hit up your people, and they have to send you like some kind of like snore guard or like nasal strip or something like in the mail, like through medical and get it approved, or whatever you got to
Yeah.
do. But this shit is not going down. Like, oh hey, I appreciate you for the super chat. Thank you. Uh, thank you guys for being a voice of so many of us. Absolutely. We appreciate you for actually spending time out of your day to watch our content. That means the world to us. So I
Yep.
greatly appreciate that. I'm sure the homie does
Yep.
too.
Always. I always appreciate that. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
it's about.
We were asked how long
That's
we've
what we're
been
here
out,
for.
but let me get back on topic. I love getting off topic. So after a week, this dude got done in, bro, like right on the tier for snoring. And everybody was like so happy that it happened. They were like, get that dude out of our section. Because like you said, it's not like you can't just go to the cops and be like, hey, this dude's snoring. I don't want to live with him. You know what I mean? Because like you
Yeah.
want to keep
Yeah.
your direct contact with the police like to a bare minimum. Because if you go out and talk to the cops, even though it's nothing serious, like you always got people that are like ops and shit that want to just like make up stories and why he's out
Yeah.
there talking to the cops, and then you got rumors going around. So we do a buddy system. Like if me and you were in prison together
Yeah.
and we were cellies, if I had to go talk to the police, I'm taking you with me. You mean like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
fuck that. We run out there together and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely got
Yeah.
he got done in, man.
Damn, that's crazy. That see, like something like that though is like almost unavoidable because if the person is just so loud that it affects other houses
Yeah,
next to him, then it's just like, what can we do? We can't keep you around because if we keep you around, it's a liability. Then we're all gonna be sacrificed. But
yeah,
that's how people look at it, you know. And then you got some people that look at it the other way, like, you know, fuck that, we'll go to war, you know, over homeboy
yeah.
snoring. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, even if you did that, everywhere he goes after that, it's still gonna be a problem. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
Poor
So
guy,
you
huh?
gotta just, yeah, that bro, it's rough for people. But you could go to medical, bro. Like I've seen people get stuff, nasal strips, and I've seen people get surgeries, bro. Some fucked up shit going on. You know what I
You
mean?
know what I think it is though? I think it's when people lay on their backs. And it's like they're so used to laying on their backs and sleeping like that that they snore loud, especially if they're overweight. So if
Yeah,
you're snoring loud, it's mostly because you're probably overweight. Maybe you got some medical problems, but like if you were to lose some of that like excess weight and put time into like working out and making a life change, you probably wouldn't snore like that, you know? So that's
yeah.
about the best thing you can do in the long run for it. But like short term, like you got a week to, you ain't gonna lose 30 pounds in a week to help you breathe right. You know
Hell no,
what
bro. But you could try to
I mean?
fold over on your side or something. I
You
mean,
might be able to, but you're gonna be in debt with all the dope plugs and shit.
hey, bro, you know what he should have just did, bro, was just fucking fired off on somebody as soon as they told him that. You know what I mean? I don't
Immediately,
know. I don't know
immediate
because
takeoff.
he knew, like at the end of the day, like if you think about it, it's a fucked up scenario. It's fucked up to say that. It's fucked up
Yeah,
to have to use violence, but ultimately in the back of your mind, you're gonna be like, bro, I'm not gonna stop snoring, bro.
yeah,
Like I'm gonna
facts.
get beat up.
Hey, Texas, Jacob, Amanda, we appreciate you guys being here. Jacob said he just got in trouble for his first time and got court, but I am in college and have a job. It's 2 felonies. What should I expect?
Two
Every
felonies. What
state is,
felony?
yeah, what felonies are there? And every state is different. So like
Yeah.
a lot of people give me shit because they're like, oh, that's not how New York is. Well, guess what? I've never been to New York, so I wouldn't fucking know
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like when I give you advice, I can tell you what Utah would might do to you, but you know, like your best bet is to talk to a lawyer, bro, over anything.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
But two
Because
felonies, you're in college, you got a job. Honestly, they're probably just gonna let you off with some kind of probation, like
bro.
probation or like adult probation and parole, and then you're gonna have to take piss tests for the next 18 months. And
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. You're gonna if you're in California, you'll probably go in and get Fed kicked anyway. So they're doing Fed
yeah,
kicks, bro. Do you know what a Fed kick is?
no,
Bro, in California, they're doing these things called Fed kicks, and what it is since our the California prison system's so overcrowded, well, at least our county jails, the prisons have been, you know, releasing a lot of people, and we're actually closing prisons down. But as far as county jails, the county's been locking people up. That doesn't stop. So in the county jails, they have a problem with overcrowding still. So the Fed stepped in and they said, okay, so for certain crimes that you can't go to prison for, the feds could just Fed kick you. It's like a lottery. You know, they got to
yeah,
get rid of a certain number of people at the end of the month to make
yeah,
room. So you might get lucky.
yeah, absolutely, bro. Me though, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck. So I wouldn't be expecting getting out, bro. I'd be
Yeah,
the dude
fact.
that's in there on a traffic violation that's done 6 months on a traffic violation.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
nah, yeah. Yeah, nah, I feel you, bro. But yeah, there's certain things like me, I've never gotten Fed kicked. You know what I mean? I had to go to prison, but the thing is man, it's so crazy, bro, because I see people get arrested and come right back out, bro, and it'll be for like felonies. Crazy shit. Like I'm like, bro, that's how crazy the Fed kick system is right now.
Here, I got the craziest story for you. Okay, so I got set up by this dude. He's like a shot caller for one of the hoods in Ogden, bro. But look, a lot of people are like, oh, that dude's 50. He wouldn't tell on you. Like, dude, that dude's so sick of that lifestyle and the shit he's been through. Like, he don't want to go to prison, so he'll tell on anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, those old heads be rolling on motherfuckers, bro. It's those 18, 19-year-old kids that keep it solid, you know?
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, they got more to lose. They got more to lose, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they got families and kids and wives. So, anyways, this dude was selling dope, but I didn't know that. I knew he was, but like I didn't know like he was selling it for the cops. And so I was kicking it with this dude, and I was on Utah's Most Wanted. And he's like, I was like, can you take me up the street and shit? I ain't trying to walk. And he's like literally, me and my homie was both on the front page, Fox 13 News, like all this shit. And so I was like, fuck, man, this is when I escaped jail. And so I was like, fuck it, man. I'm just going to walk up the street. Like, I mean, I'm going to get in his car, have him take me up the street, and then I'm going to hop out and get out of my homie's house. And you know what I mean? And so this dude took me and my homie like to drive up the street because we were going to our other friend's house. And fucking bro, straight cops. He straight set us up. Like, so he pulls over, like the child locks were on. So, because prior to us getting in, he put the child locks on. So we can't open up the door and bell. Yeah. And so I ended up rolling the window was cracked like this much, and I just grabbed it and I went, and it fell into the door, and me and my homie jumped out the window and I started running. Well, there's like 30, 40 cops surrounding us, bro. Like, it was bad, right? So we ended up getting our ass beat. They put me into a squad car, and it's like parked on a one-way road like this, you know? Yeah. And one's parked like this. They're parked like face to face. And I watched them pull the dude out of the car, the one that told on us, pull a gun and a bunch of dope out of a bag, set it on the hood, and then he pulled out a card from his wallet, and it had like a blue shield on it, right? Let him go, bro. Stuck his dope, gun, everything. This dude's like a multi-time convicted felon, bro. Stuck it back in his shit, and he left. And when he drove by me, because the cars were like this, so I'm in the passenger seat of the cop car, and he drives by me, and he chucks up the deuces, and he goes, "Keep your head up, homie."
What the fuck? Yeah, because he's a cop.
Yeah, and so I ran into this dude in prison. Like, you know how you can take like guitar classes
in prison?
You know how you can take like guitar classes, shit like that, right? And so like if you're in general pop, so I took this like guitar class, and I fucking, bro, I come walking out, and I had long hair at the time, and I looked at him, I turned, and I was like, and I started charging at him as fast as I could. Well, this fucking dude runs into like the office where all the cops, like it's almost like a bubble, but it's like a schooling office. And he locks the door, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Hey, that dude's gonna try to kill it." Like, bro, he was going off, bro. And I'm like, this dude is the biggest weenie I've ever met in my entire life. Like, first this dude tells on me, and then he runs from the smoke. Like, I was trying to get this dude, bro.
Of course he told on you, bro. He told on you already before.
Absolutely. Well, what are you supposed to do if you see that dude? It's smash on sight, bro.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But when he goes in there, the office, it's like, of course he's gonna tell on you.
So the cops came out, and they're like, "Hey, go immediately to your section, lock down." I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?" It was crazy, man.
Yeah, fuck that. Get that dude out of here, bro.
Yeah, I never seen him after that. So I think they put a safety on him, and they moved him to the other prison, man.
Oh, that's what I think. Yeah. That fool went all the way to the other side of the state, bro. They're not about to keep him. They probably let him go. He's probably informant in the prison. You know what I mean? He's probably telling in there.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? So I told my homeboy, I said, "Look, bro," I said, "just because that dude ratted on us, like we didn't catch a case because we were on the run, right? Like it's not like we got caught with dope or guns or anything. So we didn't catch a case. So it's not like I can be like, hey, I'm gonna go get the paperwork on it." Because there's not a case. There wasn't a case. Like, there's not a case to look up. And so when I get to prison, I told my homie, like, "Look, bro," because we went to prison together. I'm like, we fished in together and everything. And I told him, "Look, you can't go around saying this dude's a rat. Like, that's why I haven't said a name. Like, I know he is, but I haven't dropped a name because I don't have paperwork on this dude, right? But I know what the fuck happened." And I told him, "You can't." I was like, "You can't go tell his friends and shit that like that he's a rat because they're gonna ask you to produce paperwork and you're not gonna do it, and they're just gonna fuck you up, bro." You know. Yeah. So long story short, we go to prison. He tells this dude his homie's a rat, bro, and they push him. And then he tells him that I have the paperwork, all scared as fuck, which I don't. And so I got approached by like 10 people on the yard, bro, and they're like, "Hey, you got paperwork on old boy?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Your homie said this and this," and I was like, "No way, bro. Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Look, man, I don't fuck with you guys, and I know what time it is, but I ain't got no paperwork on anybody. But I don't fuck with your homie, and when I see him, he knows what time it is." And they're like, "Well, check it out. Like we still fuck with him, but like we don't fuck with him like that, you know." And I'm like, Oh, all
Man, they
right.
shouldn't have fucked with him, period, after that, bro, because that fool fucking went and locked it up, dog. Ran into the
Well, they
office.
facts. They all know. Well, they all. This is before that, bro.
Over.
This is no. This is before that. That
Oh, okay,
office
okay.
thing was about 3 years into my prison sentence. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
okay, okay.
And so that hasn't happened yet. So they're like, and his son is like a known active gang member in the hood, and they have the
Mm-hmm.
same exact name. Does that make sense? Like one's a
Yeah.
junior, and so he's like he don't like hearing people talk shit about his name because everybody always thinks his dad is him. You know what I mean? And then he gets
Yeah.
labeled a rat because it's the same
Hey,
name.
bro, I got a similar story with that same shit, dude.
Let's
That's
hear
so
it. Let's hear
crazy.
it, man.
Fucking there's this dude, right? I was working, I mean, I wasn't working yet like that, but I had just got to the prison, right? And this was out of state. This was in Oklahoma. I was in a out of state facility, but it's for all California inmates. It's like a CCA or a CCF or some shit like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, bro, they're shipping all of us out of state because they don't have enough room in California at the prisons to house everybody.
Yeah.
So once I dropped down to level 3, because initially I was level 4. So like as soon as I came out of reception, I had 54 points. Back in the day, 54 points was right there, right level 4, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I went to level 4, which was New Delano, and then I was on the 4 yard. When I dropped points to go to the level 3, they sent me out of state. You know,
Yeah.
young. Uh, it was the first time I've been to prison. I had a long sentence, so I was like the prime candidate for out of state. Anyway, I end up out of there, right? I end up
Mm-hmm.
going to out of state, and this dude, he works in the chow hall, right? He was like, I think he was like the table wiper at the time. But anyway, this dude has his dad, right? His dad had some bad stuff on him, real bad stuff, and the names were the same, but I think that the son was Junior.
Mm-hmm.
So these dudes come to, and I told my celly, right, because my celly was talking to the dudes about it, that or whatever, you know, that were handling the situation. I wasn't tipped up enough to be in that conversation with those dudes, but my celly was, and he came back and talked to me about it. And
Yeah.
I had just gave my 2 cents, like, I told him, I said, tell your homies to make sure that that they're 100% correct about it, or else it's gonna be all bad. So, you know, because the dudes that are making the move on it aren't from this dude's neighborhood, they're not from his part of the town and stuff like that. You know, you may
Mm-hmm.
have organizations that all ride together, but you have neighborhoods and different areas inside that organization.
Facts.
So people can't just make moves on, you know, people from wherever neighborhood I'm from. You know what I mean? Because we'll move on all of them. It don't matter. So they have to go through certain things and this and that. So none of this dude's homeboys fucking check into this shit for him. These dudes don't even tell his homeboys about it. But they made a move on him, man. They sliced this dude's face up with razor blades and like just demolished this dude's face, bro. Like this dude just it's just a wrap, you know? And it turns out it was his dad. Turns out it was his dad, bro. It wasn't even, he was a junior and his dad was the one with the actual bad charges, bro.
So this is immediately what would happen if that happened to me. I would get out, okay? I would find everybody that was involved in it. I would show up at their mom's house on my day of release, and I would just wax their like, bro. I would just like,
Man, I'm telling you, bro, that shit's crazy. I was like, fuck. I felt so bad for him, bro. I felt so bad for him, like you don't even know. And then the fact that he went back there, bro, and he still didn't, like, he didn't tell, bro. He didn't press charges, none of that, bro. He went back there and was like, "What the fuck? Like, why'd y'all do this?" You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you know. But so he basically stayed and wrote it out and was like, "Nah, bro, that's not me. That was
And
my
I
pops."
I assume that was like, did those people get whacked for that, bro?
Oh
Like,
yeah, bro. Hell yeah. As soon as those dudes, what ended up ultimately happening was those dudes was, I mean, they were just making a lot of funk go on the yard, bro. You know what I mean? They're
mm-hmm.
chasing down problems that don't need to be chased down. You know, that
Yeah,
type of deal,
facts.
trying to make a name.
Yeah,
Well, they ended up getting snatched up. Mind you, we're out of state, bro. We're in Oklahoma, bro. You got a lot of people there that are telling, you know, so
Yeah.
This facility, they got rid of them dudes quick out of there, bro. They took them to the hole. They shipped them back to California, but as soon as they hit a California yard, they were dust.
Thanks.
Because that fool's homeboys, weren't gonna let it go. They weren't gonna let that shit go.
Oh hell no, bro. That's just like that story I dropped about Quick. Okay, so he used to be from the same hood I was from, right? And
Yeah.
we grew up like in Ogden together. Like I wasn't hella close with him, but I knew who he was.
Mm.
And we ended up going to prison together, and we got cool and shit. But so like there's a policy where it says like you like between the hood and shit like that you don't get high at all. And he ended up getting
Yeah.
high, bro. And so, but it was on his own prescription medication, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. I mean,
And so
still abusing it though,
yeah, facts. And so they got mad and they whacked him, bro. Right. But they
Yeah.
didn't wait for like approval. They just moved on him, right? And it was all bad. Like they stabbed him like 90, I think it was 98 times, 96 times. I think it's 96 times. But you got to understand, like a lot of people like, how did he didn't die? You know, like it's because a knife in prison, unless you got a big ass bone crusher, then he's done. You know what I mean? But like a lot of people can't get their hands on big ass knives, bro. So like it's just whatever you're getting poked with. It could be like it could be the bar that runs the motor in a CD player that's only this big, but you attach a handle this big to it, and an ice pick, bro, it does damage. You know,
You just make
so this
plastic, create plastic
facts,
around it. Yeah.
facts. So this dude fucking was getting stuck down, bro. He still got stuck, bro. It was so bad. After about 50 times, he laid on the ground and tried to play dead, like he was like like a possum,
He
bro,
was
like
like,
for
damn,
real.
that shit hurts.
And they got on top of him and started stabbing him in his face, bro. And he started, he jumped up again, started screaming, and then he passed out. And the cops maced everybody, took him to the hole, you know. And it was crazy. And so he ends up going to a section. Well, the cops were like, we don't have room for him after he came back from medical because he got life flighted. And so not life flighted, but he got taken to medical. And after they brought him back, okay, like he was good. They patched him all up and shit. And he just had holes all in, like, looked like Swiss cheese, bro.
Yeah.
And after this happened, okay, so he's all patched up, got gauze all over him, taped everywhere. And they put him in this section. And he's there for about 2-3 weeks, bro. Like, this is enough time to get, like, healed up. That's it, right? But he's in a section with a bunch of Sureños, bro, which is like the opposition, right? So he was like, fuck, bro. Like, if these doors pop, they don't care I don't bang anymore. Because obviously he was like, I'm removed now, I don't bang. And he's like, they're just going to kill me either way, you know? Bro, I shit you not. They literally popped a door with another Southsider that had a big ass shank, bro. And a quick, he had one too, you know? He's not stupid. He made one. And so these dudes just start plugging each other down on the tier again, bro. This is like 2 weeks after he just barely healed.
Fuck.
It was the craziest. And then they hit him up and said, "Hey, bro, we want you back and shit because we heard about that shit that happened. You're a down homie and shit. Like you like took out one of the ops." And he's like, "All right," and goes right back, bro.
They were planning it the whole time. We're gonna use him and we're gonna bring him back and we're gonna get him again. And I'm like, damn, dog, just leave that fool alone. He already knows what it is like.
Absolutely. And it's like, y'all just so ready to just throw motherfuckers' lives away, bro. Like,
but the whole thing
care,
is like, bro, they replotted to try to get him back.
Yeah.
After, like, bro, you did what you did. He knows where he's at. He fucking, whatever route he goes is what route he goes, bro. When you like, that's like looking for issues. Like, when I feel like when stuff like that happens sometimes, bro, the only reason why I feel some type of way about it now, back then I didn't, but now it's like, because you're putting people in that position, bro, to lose time again. Yeah. And you're making another issue. You're creating this shit. You know, you got them to come back so you can have more people lose time. Don't make sense to me.
No, I feel you. It's because, like, all right, so look, me personally, this is allegedly what I was taught. You're supposed to, like, so say I'm 28 right now, okay? Say I was in prison. My goal, okay, I ran with the Hispanics, right? So my goal would, if one of the Raza comes in, right, and he's young and 18, I have to game him up and show him how to protect himself, like how to, like that's what I'm supposed to do. But instead of doing that, they get these little 18-year-old kids in there, and then they just send them on torpedo missions that catches them 25 to life. And then now they're only supposed to do 9 months in prison, and now they're sitting here on a life sentence.
Yeah,
So
that's
they just
facts.
fucking they give up, they tap their whole face down, and they just start killing people, bro. And it's like it's this normal dude that has never really done prison time in his life that you turn into a psychopath, multi-murderer, fucking torpedo. And it's like
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to help that dude out. Like that dude has kids and a family and shit. Like y'all don't even give a
Nah.
fuck.
Nah, that's what they try to make it seem like. Oh, well, we'll take care of you. You know, we'll take care of them. We'll take care of you. But ultimately, it doesn't happen like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
So
just sad. It's like
it's
you know how many moms lose their sons due to like prison violence that is just fucking unnecessary and stupid.
oh, bro, hell yeah, I hear that shit all the time, bro. All the time, bro. Like women that write me like, "Oh, my husband was supposed to be released and he got killed like 14 days to the house." And like I hear that a lot. I've been hearing a lot, especially in California, people getting murdered before their release date. You know what I mean? It's been tripping me out. And
Facts.
so for these dudes that land on these higher yards, these youngsters, these kids, they got a few years to do, and you get in trouble and you're being a knucklehead and you go up to these higher yards, these level fours,
Yeah.
man, you're gonna have a lifer celly that's probably just wait for you to go home, and you're gonna be sitting there thinking you're going home, and he can't just wait to just, you know what I mean? Just
Absolutely, bro.
ruin your
Like
date for one or take your life.
it's like crabs in a bucket. Okay, you know if you put a bunch of crabs into a bucket, like they won't crawl out of the bucket because
Mm-hmm.
like as soon as one goes to crawl out, the other one will pull it down. And it's like
Facts.
that's how prison is. It's like they just put a bunch of people, and like at the end of the day, no, I don't give a fuck what hood you're from. You might love some of your homies and be loyal to them, but you are there for yourself. Like you're like, I'm gonna make it out of prison. You're not thinking me and my homie are gonna make it out of prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I'm gonna make it out of prison alive, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I have to do to get out of here and never come back.
Yeah.
Like that's what, and you, bro. Everybody is for themselves in prison. There's no
Yeah.
loyalty. There's no, and people are just
It's
manipulating these kids, bro, to do the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life.
everybody's manipulating everybody. That's what it is. It's like the top game of manipulation, and there's like section excuse me, there's like sections of manipulation that people go in. Like this dude's down here at the totem pole because he could be manipulated by these dudes. This dude's he's this high in the rankings because
Facts.
he's being manipulated by these dudes.
Yeah.
And the top manipulators are all the way up here at the top. You know what
Not
I mean?
even in the same prison you're in.
Exactly, bro. Just writing on a piece of paper, like, hey, and then you got to listen to everything that says.
And it's all because they're stuck in these fucking Pelican Bay, ADX, all these big ass institutions where they're not getting out and they're just bored. So they're just causing drama and it's just going down the ladder, bro. And people are just dying.
Yeah, it's just crazy, bro. And then now that what's crazy is though is they shut the Pelican Bay. It's still a shoe, but they shut most of the shoe down. Like they tore the walls down, and like it's got level 2 yard on it now, and it's like there's a lot of crazy shit going on now because now those dudes are, it's just it's crazy, bro. California has gotten so crazy in the past 5 years, bro.
Yeah, I just barely heard that LA. Uh, no, actually, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna. We're not gonna talk about that topic.
Yeah, facts.
But I'll tell you a little bit later about like a law that just got signed into. It's crazy, bro. It's like the most unconstitutional thing in the world. But yeah, man, that's just how it goes. And it's not like every prison is dangerous. There's some that are like more dangerous than others, but
Yeah.
obviously like shit gets real. I don't give a fuck if you're in Rhode Island on a medium fuck it, people die.
Yeah, facts, bro. It's just prison. Prison is prison, bro. Everybody goes through a lot of the same shits. There's similar things, bro. We may have different politics, different policies, and and live different and push the line on different things. But there's always a line that's pushed. There's gonna be a line that's gonna be pushed somewhere. Period. It's just that's how prison is, bro. It's a bunch of criminals. It's a bunch of convicts and prisoned. So everybody's different. Not everybody's like minded, and a lot of people just ticking time bombs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? Like if we are all to be like, fuck you, we're not working in no kitchen, we're not working in no hallway, we're not doing none of that shit. We're not cleaning the sections, we ain't emptying no
Yeah,
damn garbage. Like if we are all to be like, nope, like they would have to do like they're not gonna hire that many staff.
yeah, facts.
They have to cater into you, bro. or
Yeah,
they're just going to throw you on lockdown and you're going to get served cold trays for the rest of your time in prison. But but there's no unity. Like
yeah,
people scream unity, respect, loyalty, and then when it comes down to it, like we have a chance to beat these guys, and we're not doing it.
yeah.
But
That's
yet,
facts.
we're so worried about like, uh, oh shit, if that fool jumps my homie, it's not we're gonna kill that fool. But then the cops
Yeah,
are beating up your homies every single day, and y'all ain't doing shit to them.
or disrespecting you.
Exactly, and it's like
Yeah,
if we gonna do something about it, like it don't matter who the fuck it is or what type of shirt or badge they have on. Like,
yeah. You got if you're gonna push that line on everybody, not
facts.
pick and choose. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly,
Nah,
bro.
I feel you, bro. I seen that same shit. Once I started getting older, bro, and started getting learning how to program, learning what is what, who is who, this and that, and I became a part of that, it was like I started seeing the behind the scenes shit that other
Yeah.
people don't see because like I said, that level of manipulation where
Hmm.
you travel up in the ranks, bro. And honestly that's what it was. I learned how to manipulate very well. I was just smarter, bro.
Yeah.
I never had to be always physical. I just learned how to pick people's brains apart and fucking manipulate. That's what it was about. And that's
Facts.
how I survived 10 years of my life was manipulation. You know what I mean? All the way up until I could ultimately see what was going on, bro. I wanted to know. I really wanted to I believed actually. I believed I was lied to. I was brainwashed when I was young. And once I got older and
Absolutely.
found out, bro, I was like, man, this isn't what people think it is, bro. It's not all guts and glory and this and that and like you said, loyalty and unity. You don't see unity because the people plotting on each other are the people in your own organization.
Yeah. And they're just mad that like if you're smart enough to actually like be like, nah, I'm not gonna do that, and this is why, and then you spit their own education back to them that totally contradicts what they're trying to tell you to do.
Yeah, they
And then
get
you know
mad.
what I mean? And it's like then they get mad at you for that. Oh, so now you're mad at me for knowing how to manipulate you, but you taught me everything I know.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, bro, there was plenty of times when because I was younger, bro, and I was around a lot of older people. Like, like when I was 18, these dudes were like 27, 28. I considered your late 20s and your early 30s as your prime,
Yeah,
really in
facts.
prison, to keep it real. So that's when you're the most deadly. That's when,
Yeah,
you're healthy, you're
yeah,
smart, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. So those dudes never taught me the real, bro. Never spit the real game to me, bro. They just buttered it up like it was something cool or something like or
hmm
like righteous,
yeah.
and they
That's
try to make
always
you.
the word that's always the word they tell you when it's not righteous, though.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And I was like, bro, I couldn't believe when my eyes were open. I was like, wow, this is not what people think it is. And I honestly used to try to take youngsters. This is where I fucked up ultimately. I was taking youngsters that came in now that I was older, you know what I mean? 27, 28. Youngsters come in, bro. And honestly, I'll take them under my wing, bro. We had a squad. We all did our boxing thing and we stayed away from all the bullshit, all the debts, the drugs. We stayed away from all that shit. We wasn't a part of that. We
Facts.
was over here a part of this, doing better type of shit. Boxing, education. You know what I mean? So a lot of people didn't like us. The little junkie crew. You know what I mean? The crew that's all strung the fuck out over there and they
Yeah.
hating on you and because
And
you're healthy.
the only time they work out is when fucking dope hits the section.
Yeah, when they're all high and they come out all happy and shit and they wanna, oh, what's up, bro? Oh, I love you, dog, man. Fucking yeah, 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 bro. Whatever. You had your little issue today. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, facts.
And those dudes are a joke to me, bro. But it's always those motherfuckers right there that are trying to point the finger, bro, or they're trying to make some shit up, trying to make something up about you, and it's just so fucking lame. And once I started seeing that it's these strung out motherfuckers that's all behind the scenes doing this shit, like all the way, like, bro, they should not have no type of control.
None.
So if you giving these type of motherfuckers control, I got a problem, bro. Straight up. I don't answer to somebody that's fucking can't even control themselves, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You can't control yourself. You can't control your habit, your debt. You calling your wife or your people and begging them for money, bro. But then again, you want to come tell me something? Nah, no, no,
Bro,
no, no.
I've seen dope fiends literally get on the phone and be like, they're gonna kill me if I don't pay my dope debt, grandma. And then fucking their grandma don't know, so they're sending $2,000 to their books, thinking that their fucking grandson's gonna die, and they're not even
Yeah,
in debt. They just buy more drugs. And it's like, bro,
exactly.
you're the biggest piece of shit. And facts. You're the one
Hmm.
that's trying to tell me what to do.
Exactly, bro. It's those characters, bro. And I'm like, man, fuck all that, bro. Like, and you just start seeing the truth, bro, for what it is. And they try to blind you. They try to blind you with the drugs and they try to feed it to you, bro. They trying to feed the shit to you. Here,
Facts.
bro. Here, brother. Here, take this, take that. We love you. We got you. Unity, respect, loyalty, guts, and glory. And like, where did
Yeah.
this shit all come along at, bro? What is this? A war story? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
you know
know?
what's crazy though? Like, all right, so one of my like ex big homies and shit, like, he ended up telling on me, but long story short, he used to like just sit there and make like the most faultiest moves, but then like behind the scenes, I swear to God, he would be like the highest person in the section.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ones that can manipulate good like that know how to keep that shit undercover, bro.
Yeah, yeah, you are. That's right. That's the point of manipulation, bro. You got people way up there, bro, that just you don't even know. You're just like, what? And you hear about it. And honestly, there's some people that are so good at it, bro, that it surprises you.
Yeah,
You're
facts.
like, what? Wow,
And
I would
that
have never thought.
facts, bro. And it's just sad, bro. It's sad. Brianna said, "Misery loves company. That's what haters do." That's it, bro. That's why you know what? I'm proud of you, dog, and I'm proud of
Yeah,
myself because look, it's like Moneybag Yo says. I made it like I get paid. I got paid off my struggle, and it's true. Like that's what happened. Like I'm not just gonna sit here and let these fucking people take 10 years of my life and then just not make any
yeah,
money off of it.
yeah. Facts, bro.
And it's like right now with the platform I have and the platform you have, we're good. We're golden, bro, because we're actually able to focus our energy on certain people, just like the kid that was in here earlier that needed advice, like we're able
Mhm.
to point him in the right direction before he even gets incarcerated. And of
Yeah,
course, the whole goal is no incarceration, but we're realists and we know that it's a revolving door and that's just going to keep happening and happening. And the best thing we can do is try to at least game them up or teach them before they even get to that point of going to prison, or at least game them up
yeah,
before they go in, and that's the best thing we can do. And that's all we can do, honestly.
yeah. Facts. It's just like I told somebody in the comments one day. Actually, it was today. They said, well, wouldn't it just be easier to not go to prison? And then they put up the little emoji that goes like this, and it's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean, man? That's not a realistic. You're not saying anything realistic because it would be all fine and dandy if people didn't go, but they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's live in reality here. You know?
That's like saying if they have a speeding ticket, us being like, oh, wouldn't it just be easier not to break the speed limit?
Yeah, and not to go fast. Yeah, that part. Some
And
people
it's
are
like,
already there. Some people are already there, made the mistake. It doesn't matter. Looking back, it's not going to change it.
yeah. Well, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Yeah, that is right.
So that's all the 5 P's. That's all we can really do, dog. But hey,
Hmm.
make sure everybody. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna end up ending this live right now, but make sure everybody follows InkedBc on YouTube. It's over here. My
Yeah,
screen's backwards. But anyway, it's over there. His channel is actually in the description of this video. So you guys should
yeah,
just be able to click on it and go right to his page. But if not, it's InkedBC, no spaces. And make sure you guys are also subscribed to my channel if you're not.
hit the
But
subscribe, man. Go fuck with your boy. I appreciate you.
all day. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you, man.
All right, bro.